This isn't a training flight anymore. It's an emergency.
So I watched the new season. So first of all, I just want to say congratulations to both of you that
Thank
this
you.
is happening. And it's exciting because it's an original idea made in Canada and it's celebrated around the world. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
When you think about season 4, I found this photo of the whole cast. We need to draw you in.
Yeah.
But when you look at that and you realize you're going into season 4 with all of them,
Yeah.
it must be special for you.
Yeah, it's exciting. Again, I say that this year is slightly bittersweet because we're losing some of our cast members from last year who we, good friends and really talented actors. But for the show, it makes sense. Other, people move on to other opportunities, and we have to get new crew. So bittersweet, but also very exciting to have a group of new people coming in who all are amazing as well. So
I mean, there was that scene at the end that it almost felt like a Top Gun scene of cleaning the plane, and people look forward to that scene. It's really nice. But it's nice to see that dynamic between all of you guys, and you come into the picture. I'm not going to say what your character really does, but is she going to
the pot?
I was gonna say, is she stirring the pot?
Yeah.
Is she doing it to the extreme or not?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty. She's pretty extreme. She's coming in hot. She's coming in hot, and
And she knows what she wants.
She knows what she wants. She's gonna get it. Yeah.
And for you to come into a family that's been together for 3 seasons must be also exciting for you too.
Yeah, super exciting. I had heard amazing things from people who have previously worked on the show. So it's always a bit daunting to come on to a show that's already done 3 successful seasons, but everyone was so welcoming and so lovely and put me at ease. So it was a joy to get to come on and play for season 4.
And Wheezer just kind of grows through the seasons. I didn't expect the full storyline to happen, what happens in season 4.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by it?
Yeah, I mean, season 1, he started out being like this kind of very secondary character, just kind of like the uncle of the crew, that type of thing. So I had no idea that this character was going to sort of take this path, but I've thoroughly enjoyed the ride, and I really appreciate the writers setting me up with such a really, really nice story, and continuing to as well, So yeah, I'm very happy with how it all.
Where do you want it to go into season 5?
That's really interesting.
If you had all the power.
There's one character that I think I would love to see is his ex-wife, because we talk about her a lot, and again, not to stir up drama, but I just think it would be sort of realistic in a way that they would somehow cross paths. So I would like to meet that character and sort of see some of a dynamic and element that may have come through with his previous marriage or whatever. I think that would be kind of interesting. We see his son, we see Wheezer's son, which is awesome, but I feel like it'd be interesting to see his ex-wife, and some of that backstory too might be.
You like trouble.
I was just about to say, I feel like
No, I like drama. I like drama, but only on the screen. In real life, I shy away, but on camera, bring it on.
bringing in the exes.
Bringing on the exes, right?
Okay.
And I was looking at this photo with you wearing your suit, your uniform. I'm curious to know, do you ever wear this outside of the studio? Have you ever tested?
I take it home. I take it home.
You take it home?
I take it home.
And how has the response been?
No, I don't. Although I have over the years on other shows taken home, aspects of my costume and that. And again, maybe by the end of the when the show ends, eventually, I might take my jumpsuit, like the flying SkyMed suit, because I think that we wear that 90% of the time on the show. So to me, that would be the piece to take. But I don't know, maybe for Halloween one year I could, play a pilot or something. It'd be kind of fun.
Go to a club or maybe a bar and test it out and see what happens.
Ladies, Captain Captain
Just
Ashmore is.
I fly Flair Airlines. I'm kidding. Also, for you look so badass in your uniform. So that must have been exciting for you to be able to wear
fun.
that.
Yeah,
what an entrance, right? The first scene is just really cool.
With the
jaw-dropping.
Captain's hat and the whole suit and the aviators.
Yeah, I was going to say the aviators too. Really.
Yeah, it was a pretty great entrance, and you put that on and you immediately feel like, oh, okay, should should be taken
boss.
seriously.
I am important.
I'm important here. Yeah.
And what's so interesting about the show too is all the different dynamics of the rescues, the different storylines. Was there one particular one, if you watch the show from season 1 to now, that really sticks with you and think this was such a great story written about it? Because I was looking at this photo, and this is one of my favorite moments in the show.
Well, that's the one that sticks with me, actually.
Yeah.
You were talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
very powerful. Yeah.
Well, and it's just so like gross, but in a realistic way. That like, you're out here and this poor guy's frozen to the ice, and we're trying to melt him to get him off, but eventually it's like he's gonna like die if we don't get him here. And pull him up, rip the skin off his back. Like that kind of stuff is gross, but also like probably how it goes out there when you're trying to save lives and you're in the middle of nowhere. Like you do what you got to do, and sometimes that's pulling a poor guy off the ice, and the skin stays with the ice. Yeah. So and again, like there's a couple this year. There's a leg wound that's just like bleeding. I'm just like, there's a close up of it. And I'm like, not for me. So there's.
You know what gets me too are those little ones, like the in the first episode with the fish hook.
Oh, the
like
ear.
that kind of
Yes.
stuff just like gets me. I'm like, oh gosh.
It's not life threatening,
No,
but it's like
but it's
disgusting.
enough to make me feel a little queasy.
Yeah.
Do you like gory? I mean, you both have kids, so are you okay with gory stuff? And
I'm okay with the kids' gory stuff. You know, if they're
Throwing
all
up
their
and they're-
all their bodily fluids. But
Yeah.
other than that, I'm like, no thanks. I don't.
Same.
Right?
Yeah, I can't
It's
do it
amazing with your own
anymore.
kids. It's just like, I can deal with
Anything.
that. But
It's fine. But watching, like actively going like, I'm going to put on like a really scary or gory movie now. I can't do it anymore.
do it?
No, I can't. I used to.
few and far between. Yeah, occasionally I'll be in the
Yeah.
mood for something like that.
Yeah.
But no, the world's kind of chaotic right now. So I crave familiar things, safe things, comforting things. But it that kind of goes in waves too.
Yeah.
I feel like. But right now I'm definitely on my like, let's keep things happy.
Yes.
Positive.
have you watched medical dramas before this show? Like, is there anything you particularly like?
Yeah, I mean, I watched ER when I was younger, a lot of ER. Grey's Anatomy, like with girlfriends in the past, they're like, we're watching this. And I was like, okay. And then really enjoyed Grey's Anatomy.
The Pit is incredible.
I haven't watched The Pit yet. I haven't watched it.
I can't handle it. My cortisol.
Yeah, it seems very stressful.
shoots
Yeah, maybe
through
that's.
the roof.
I think that's why I haven't checked it out yet, because it every time I watch a clip from it, and I'm like, this seems super intense, but also looks awesome.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Watch it.
It's so good.
24
but-
meets ER, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
it is,
yeah.
right?
But like I have to watch it in the daytime or something because like trying
No
to watch it
binging it, just,
before
like, one
bed,
episode and
like
you're like,
I'm
okay,
just
that's
like,
enough.
oh my gosh, yeah.
And also the show, I love the idea of all the different storylines that are running, right? Everyone's relationships, everything is so out there that you kind of question what's going to happen next with the next character. So I'm curious to know what storyline that you like aside from your own.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
I loved. I mean, what episode number is it? But we were talking earlier. I thought Aaron did such an incredible job this season with the sort of like a little bit darker themes this year than I think we've seen in past seasons. And I thought that was really compelling to watch.
you. Yeah,
and I really enjoyed that whole arc that you
you.
had.
Yeah, me too. Actually, it's really nice to when they give you something really, you can kind of jump into. I have always really, really responded to the Crystal character.
Okay.
I don't know. I love Morgan's such a great actor and just so easy to watch, and I love all of the tiebacks to like Jeremy, you know what I mean? Like all that stuff to me is like really compelling and really grounds the show in something that I really like. I don't know what it is, but that dynamic and her storyline is, I think, my favorite. And Morgan and Natasha, their friendship is also like from day one, season one, it's like that is the heart of the show, right? Like their relationship, they're the ones that sort of drive it and give it all its like ground it, you know? So their friendship and their relationship, which is just as strong in real life. I feel like, they become fast friends and like live together when they're shooting and all this sort of stuff, became really good friends. And I feel like you see that,
100%. Yeah.
How are you guys with flying? Like, are you generally okay with flying? And what is the best seat when
as
you
a
fly?
passenger, yeah.
As a passenger, I'm so curious because I like window seats. I like sitting next to a window.
I like window seats too, except for I hate bugging somebody to have to get up, like, and it's not like I'm going to the bathroom all the time, but if somebody's asleep, I'm like, I hate having to like be like, excuse me.
Totally.
So just because of that, I'll take the aisle seat.
Okay.
Yeah, I go aisle. I'm not a great flyer. I feel like since I had my daughter, I try to pretend to be now because I don't want to project my fears onto her. So I'm always like, oh no, it's cool. I loved her. It's nothing. We're
going on vacation.
It's like a roller coaster. But like internally, I'm not a great flyer.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, one of our camera guys that's in this room is terrible with it too. I've traveled with him, and he ain't great
There's
with
only
it.
two of you, so it's a 50-50 shot.
In the beginning of the season, also, you're trying to hire a new crew, which is so fascinating. So it got me thinking about your first job you ever interviewed for. Do you remember that moment?
I've been
And did you get
my
the job?
my first job was a toy commercial, and I actually did book it. That was my first.
way!
Yep.
Wow.
And I was sick. I have a twin brother, so that's kind of how somebody came up to my mom and was like, hey, would your kids be interested in auditioning for commercials? And we were like, yeah, sure. So auditioned for a toy commercial. I actually booked it, but the day of, I was sick, like the flu or something. I was like throwing up, and my mom's like, I don't know what to do. So she called them and was like, hey, listen, Aaron's really sick, but his twin brother Shawn auditioned too. Like, would it be okay if we brought him? And they said, oh, yeah. So I say to my brother, it's like, if I hadn't booked that first thing, we may not be doing this. So you're welcome.
Wow. Who got paid?
I think we split it. Actually, we split everything when we were kids because it was like, it was just like whoever booked it, we split it up until a certain point, and then it was like that didn't fly anymore as we got a little older. But so that was my first job.
Yeah, how about you?
Yeah.
I think, one of my first commercials was a Honda commercial, and I think it was like, it was definitely one of my first auditions, and I booked it, and it was with Ashley Judd, and
oh wow,
and I just remember like being in awe. I was like, oh my God, I'm on set with Ashley Judd. And I was like, I was like in the background essentially. But 12 years later, I got to do a movie with her. And I was like, remember we did this Honda commercial together? She's like, I don't remember you at all, but
she's
that's
like, I've never
very
done
lovely.
a Honda commercial. You're like, no, I've seen it.
She's like, Honda commercial.
Yeah.
That's so great. Would your brother ever make a cameo on the show?
I would love that. I would love that if it
fun.
made sense. But we haven't mentioned Wheezer having a brother yet, so I don't know.
Maybe he's with the ex-wife, and then...
Ooh. But I also had a ex-fiance that I'd never mentioned either,
Right.
So maybe it could work. Yeah.
Opie, yes. Where did that... Did they ever explain why the name Opie?
Yep, Old Pilot.
Old Pilot.
Because
Because I'm so,
And Bold Pilots.
But there's no old, bold pilots, right?
Yeah,
Something like
that's
that?
right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right, yeah.
So I'm just, because I'm very safe, I like to play things by the rules. So I'm Old Pilot, not Bold Pilot.
How would you explain SkyMed? Because I was trying to figure out if it's a thing that just happens in Canada, right? Because it's rural areas and you need the service. Do you ever have to explain that to Americans or anybody around? Like, this actually exists?
Well, I think that there's been a lot of international interest, and I think that's part of it. Like this really, like to us, it's kind of a concept that's like, yeah, we can understand that, but for countries and stuff where it's like everybody's like so much closer together, I think that that's an interesting thing to see like, oh wow, you fly out to rescue people? Like, I think it's a foreign concept to some
really
people.
is,
So I think that's part of why internationally it's done well. People responded to it. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, and the other thing while watching this, you really appreciate nurses.
Yeah.
How far they
yeah.
go, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
It is
and we got
special.
great nurses on the show. They really take care of people. It's amazing.
And that's good. No, there's been no injuries with the crew or cast at all.
Has there?
Nothing that's coming to mind. I'm
okay,
sure.
okay.
There's always bumps and bruises. There's kind of stunts and stuff like that, and they take really good care of us. But it is what it is. It's inevitable. Somebody gets a bump and a bruise, but I don't nothing major.
Yeah. So season 4, what's that one word that would describe this particular season?
I always think intense, but I remember at one point someone was like, you can't use intense because it's so easy. But I feel like that to me, my first.
It is intense. It's definitely intense, season 4.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of nonstop, right? It starts and it's just like go, go, go. Whether it's there's intensity in the relationships, obviously the rescues, having to crew these planes and run the business. Like cortisol levels are high.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I was gonna say romantic too.
Yeah. There's
Right?
tons of romance
'Cause there's
too.
a proposal in this season.
What? What's that?
Did he do the proposal right?
Yeah.
You think so?
I didn't write it. Hey, she seemed.
You think that was a good one?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's not how I would have done it.
Right? But what would be the perfect proposal? Oh.
Well, when I got engaged, we didn't do like a formal proposal. We did this thing where it was like we each wrote each other a letter. And like and then like read each other. You know what I mean? It was
That's
more
nice,
of like back and
yeah.
forth. I think at the time it was like. It was more of that, which I kind of liked. I like this idea. Like the surprise is cool, but it's like I like the idea of like two people sort of like thinking about it and like both presenting themselves to each other because it's such a, I don't know. So I like that. I like maybe more unconventional ways of proposing. So I don't know. But up north, I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
What would have?
Like I don't know. It's like you can't go to some event. You know what I mean? It's like in the wilderness somewhere, beautiful. I don't know, but it was outside. I don't know.
I don't know. But congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. It's we're all very excited.
Come on, dude. You could do better than that, Wheezer.
Okay,
Come on.
Okay. Well, it's more the ring. So like it was a tiny little diamond, and then Natasha actually got engaged.
No way. Did she really?
Yeah, and now she's got this big, beautiful rock, and I was like, that is an engagement ring. Yeah.